Well, welcome back to X-Grinder 911's Rocket League replay analysis, brought to you by Selfish Gamer. Let's get right into it. It's been a while. Oh, a little update though. Let's see. Boom, baby. Diamond 1 Div 1. The farthest... I know it's pretty low, but I'm gonna get farther up. I just barely got it. I've been playing a little bit in Diamond, and I got some Diamond matches for y'all. So hopefully that'll be some, interesting content. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get farther because, first of all, Diamond is way more fun than the rest of the ranks I've been at. And it's way more engaging, but it's still, an upwards battle. But let's take a look at some of these. I think, Anal, nice. This one should be Diamond, I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at this loss. See what happened. Hopefully it's not, anything too dumb or stupid, And we can get some good analysis in here. I'm going to see if I can do 2 matches, but I don't want to take a long ass time making the video, so alright, let's see what happens. Can't really remember, but you'll just notice in these matches in Diamond or low Diamond, high Plat, that the rotation and positioning is going to be a little bit better, a little bit more efficient, so that allows me to go a little bit faster and try some different things that I couldn't do at low Plat because people just weren't going for the ball. But let's see what happens. You notice how everybody in this one in Diamond is giving each other space, which is something that I always talk about. Let people have their turn, let them have their space. Don't make Plat touches like that unless you know what you're doing, unless you're just trying to be effective with whatever it is that you're doing. So don't make a touch unless you know it's going to be beneficial to your teammates, because if it fucks them up, then it fucks up positioning and rotation and everything. See, those are the taps that I'm not a fan of, where you like go up in the air, use your boost just to tap it to you, and then the other team gets it. I'm not a fan of that. This guy was being a little impatient, but I guess he got the job done. Double commit here. So still we see some double commits in Diamond. Again, this is low Diamond, high Plat though, so keep that in mind. See, good attempt there, but his buddy wasn't following up fast enough, but this guy did get a lucky save. I thought since he was backwards he wouldn't be able to get it, but he did get just a lucky little save there, I'd say. I tried to read this dude. See, it's important, especially in this high of a rank, to go for the ball even if you know you're going to be beat sometimes, because it's important that you challenge it so that it doesn't go where the other team intended it to go. Fuck if I would have had that. See what happens. Got it around him. And I went up for this, we both went up for it, but we were covering both angles, so it wasn't even that big a risk, and that's why you don't see me completely rushing back, even though I didn't take the enemy boost. I was a little spooked. See what happens. See, little tiny saves like that, they're not too effective, but if your teammates are there, it's not that big a concern. Just always try to, whenever you save the ball, you always want to do it like a power clear, or clear to the corner, or whatever. You don't want to give like a little touch in front of your goal. See what happens. Ooh, let's take a look at that real fast, because the net was wide open. So let's see, Jay Bugus is going back, Wayward's coming in, and man, I really want to know what happened here. So he had a failed, or no, he got the ball and I missed. Okay, let's go to is it soft attach? And so now we got 2 people challenging and 1 person heading back on their team. He misses the challenge. He goes up and very wisely taps it so that he has plenty of options. His car is still in position over there, still facing the ball, so he has plenty of options. He can go up for an aerial tap, he can let the ball come down some and then go up and then dodge into the ball to give it some force into the goal. He can even go up for an aerial tap and change directions on it. He can beat everybody to the ball. They're not ready for it. Beautiful play here. And then what's his name, Wired, he realizes the potential danger of the shot and tries to go up, but apparently his goalie skills are not that great, so that little redirect tap was too much and he was able to get it in. Beautiful, or well done, say that. Nice. So I think I got rid of the score somehow. There we go. So 1-1 tied it up. Keep in mind we do lose, so let's see what happens here. Double commit on the kickoff, which is not good. I think both of us called it, if I remember correctly. And so we just had to make a decision. Let me talk about this for a second. So everybody's doing the positioning right. He went up for the ball beautifully, challenged it beautifully. Let's take a look, another look at that. Is it gonna happen? Yeah, so they both went up and challenged it beautifully, ended up with a 50-50. And then you notice here, I'm not in position, because there's no way to expect a hit like that. I'm not in position, and instead of freaking out, instead of doing something stupid, like in the platinum territory, I just realized that the best way to get to the ball is to pre-jump a little bit. So boom, and that gives me a nice little hit that doesn't, that makes it a little awkward for them, because they can't really go up the backboard and hit it, and they can't go up for an aerial and clear it that well, and get a whole lot of power on it, so it just makes things awkward, and that's why you see him double up there, but they're still able to get it away. This should have been a goal, but he's too good. I thought I was off, but I don't remember correctly. Kind of a little whiff there, but what can you say? Low diamond, high plat. But notice the difference between the platinum and this, how everybody's giving each other space. Everybody is making, you know, some good hits on the ball. And sometimes it still gets a little bit crazy, a little chaotic. But people are still good at this rank anyway of realizing where they're needed best. You know, what balls they should go for, what balls they shouldn't go for, that type of thing. And this is me attempting to do shit, but as one of my friends noted, apparently he sees it as me being more of a freestyler, and I kind of agree with that. I like being more in the moment than the rest of my teammates or friends, and not really actively trying to do something correctly, just kind of like, ooh, just like be good in the moment, try to do things dynamically, because I feel like it just, I don't know, just feels better for me. Man, I wanted that bump. Let's take a look back real fast at this passing play right here, which is really good. He took control of the ball, didn't freak out. He saw me in the middle, he passed it. I hit it, but then he hit it again. I guess he was going for the solo, I don't know. Shit. It was almost pretty good. You notice how we just immediately get back into position though, so that's good. Let's see what else can we talk about. I tried to go for the bump there. Sometimes you got to realize that man on ball is doing a solo op, and the best thing that you can do, being number 2 support, is to demo. So keep that in mind. Always keep in mind, you know, potential dangers of whatever play you're going for though. Let's see what happens. He's gonna touch it again. Oh, thank God. Nice. That was way too easy. Oh, if I would have got another hit or a bump there. Fuck, that was almost a good play. Alright, now here, let me talk about this for a second. I just kind of like watch these replays randomly and see what kind of hits me, but you notice how both my teammates aren't back. There's 3 people moving forward, and what am I doing? I'm taking my time. Why? Because look at them. There's not much that they can do. Look at their positioning in regards to where the ball is and how fast the ball is going. The only person that has a good hit, which is why I'm looking back and forth during the game here, is NVA Spider, but the way he's positioned, the only good hit he's going to get is down the wall, and there's absolutely no threat being down the wall. If he was already up the wall some and he got a sideways hit to hit it more towards center field, and then maybe like invert or whatever his name is was more center field, then there would be a dangerous play happening and I'd have to be cautious. But right now, absolutely no danger whatsoever. See, look, he just hits it. And I think he wanted to hit it center, but he missed. So just absolutely no danger for me. So I took my time, got boost, and I was patient. Wanted the demo here too. Get that fucking bump. I hate people that stay in the fucking net, because it absolutely ruins everything. And maybe someday I'll make a whole video on the rotation, even though I mentioned every fucking video, that's how fucking important it is. But I should make a video on how staying in net and being too passive, too patient, and too defensive is actually a negative to your team, despite what you may feel in regards to, you know, your teammates' abilities and whatnot. It still would be a negative. So that was, why did he come up? He wanted boost, I guess that's why, and then he thought he could continue. I don't know. I'm already there. That's what I'm talking about, giving people space, and then you'll realize that you'll get more time with the ball too if you give other people space with the ball. Yeah, I knew he didn't have that. Knew there was no threat. Easy little flick over the second dude, but I couldn't get it past the third because he had plenty of time. But that's exactly what you need to do in threes, is challenge the ball at a specific time so that people have to throw away the ball like that. And I wanted this, but I missed. Ooh, close. And the thing that was wrong with this play right here is that he just flew straight at the ball and made his intentions perfectly clear, so I knew exactly what I needed to do and how much time I had to get it around him. That was just too easy. Little double commit action. Again, this is low plat, so take it with a grain of salt. Or low diamond, high plat, sorry. Ooh, that was good, and I couldn't get it. Yeah, I'll have to say there's certain defensive situations where I'm not good at whatsoever, and so we basically lost the game because I wasn't equipped to handle. Well, first of all, I wasn't prepared for him to have such a good little flick there, and second, I'm not equipped to handle that sort of save, at least not at this point. I'm just not used to it. So let's try to take a look at one more game. No, not finally, my bad. Let's take a look at the last game that I got here. Should be Diamond 1. Let's see what happens. And don't mind me, I'm just drinking a little water. Little agua. See if I can hold on. Alright. Boom. Alright, let's see what happens. Interesting. But that was a good play by our teammate, sticking with the ball. Low boost, sticks with the ball. And now see, this might seem like a little plat tap, but notice how I have no idea where my teammate's at, if he's paying attention, if he's ready. The other dude's turning back, and I'm already right here with the ball. I'm the only person that's equipped to make a good touch. Even if my touch is a bad one, it's imperative that I make a touch here, because otherwise the other team gets absolutely here, let's take a look. Actually, they get plenty of time with the ball. See where my teammate's at? Let's go back. So if I don't make a touch here, okay, right here, okay, if I don't make a touch here, okay, let's say I'm like, I can't make a good necessary touch or whatever, or maybe just my lack of skill, I don't know how to make a good touch here, but this dude's way too far back and he's going to play goalie, which is what he should do, but that gives him way too much time and way too much space with the ball, and they can do pretty much anything in a skilled situation. So and this is just like another thing that I gotta say, another tip is that generally speaking, no plat taps like this, right? But in the game of Rocket League, nothing is off limits. So if you know what you're doing, you can do absolutely whatever you want. Absolutely. And if that's exactly how some teams win in RLCS, because they change, well, maybe not in the championship or anything, but that's how some teams win in general, is that they know how to change things up properly. You can do whatever you want in Rocket League, just make sure that you understand the consequences of your actions and the variables, and remember that you're playing in a team. Let's go back to another seemingly plat touch here. Might actually be a plat touch. Now I think, hold on, my team wasn't back, right? Let's just take a look. Whoops. Let's take a look here. So I'm coming across, he committed, he's hitting the ball, he missed. I'm basically the last man back, which is not a good situation to be in. So you notice I'll stick close to the ball, and I don't know when he's about to challenge because of my view. I don't know how far back he is, so you'll notice that I just kind of, yeah, stay with the ball and try to hope for a good 50-50, and that was okay 50-50. That's a bad 50-50. A good thing he went up for that, which is what you need to do as a last man back. It's not your job to cover the ball or the goal indefinitely. It is your job to clear the ball at the appropriate time. So keep that in mind as well. Like now I should have gone, but at this level I don't trust my teammates. So there's always that to keep in mind as well. Kind of threw away the ball because I was being too cautious. I didn't want to hit it badly. Good clear. Recognizes where the other team is. Hits it past them. This is kind of dangerous whenever you cross the ball across your net and you don't stay with it to keep control of it, that you're basically giving them a free pass like that. And a more skilled player could have shot that. And then if they were giving each other space, they might have been able to capitalize on that free possession there, but that was close. But they didn't give each other space. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, I should have scored that, but it was a very fast ball, so I had to go up fast. You notice how I turn? Seems to cut rotation, but I think that I had a better angle, more options for the shot. Let's see what else happens. Good, realizing he's last man back, he needs to make a touch on the ball. I could have had a shot there too, but I don't know. I just like to kind of push myself and not do things easily. So if I would have taken the time, I could have had that shot, but I'm just not interested in that kind of stuff. Nice. That's the one thing to keep in mind when you're heading back. Just on your way back, go ahead and bump some dudes. Why not? Just simple stuff. Fuck! Oh man. So you notice how this is, you know, the rotation and positioning is much better in this diamond, I'd say, already, even though it's high plat, low diamond. But because of that, that allows me to do things like that, and we're still able to defend the net. So I enjoy it a lot. And that was just a simple let me rewind that if there's anything I can say here. Oh yeah, just this is pure patience. We'll take a look at this. Pure patience. I knew he was gonna make a bad hit, and then I just put it in the net. No big deal. So I guess when it comes to rotation and positioning, remember, it's not about like a specific position you're supposed to be in at any given time. It's about realizing what people can do with the ball and where the incoming or the most relevant incoming danger is. So with that being said, part of, you know, the umbrella of rotation and positioning is realizing when people are going to make those inefficient little taps, the plat taps basically. But when you realize when you stop trying to rotate based on just position and rotate based on potential danger, that's when you start making better plays for your teammates, and it leads to you know, great passes or nice shots or whatever. Oh man, I thought that ball was gonna go a little bit farther. See, this dude is waiting, so I demoed him on my way back. Why not? Dude passed it to me, so that's good. See, good to realize that somebody needed to go up for that. Very good. Because let's go back for a second. So imagine if, you know, let's imagine he doesn't go up for that and he just waits, right? Like, I've seen some people, they're last man back, they think it's their job to stay in net and, you know, save the ball, right? And he just realizes, you know what, it's not my job, I need to challenge this, because if I don't, he has a really good opportunity to hit it wherever the hell he wants. So keep that in mind. That is important that he challenged it, and even if he missed, the other teammate, you know, Aloe, whatever, was there to bail him out. Good attempt. I didn't freak out on that touch. I was patient, so therefore I was able to have more time with the ball and hit it past the dude. Keep that in mind. Let's see, what else can we say here? Oh, that could have been a shot. Nice save. I think this is a win for us. So I remember this is terrible. Yeah, I lost control. It wasn't the hit that I wanted, and then the teammate hit it into the goal. So, I mean, there's always a possible danger of that kind of stuff, but it was still good that I stayed with the ball, because otherwise it could have been really bad, but whatever. You live and learn. It's not that big a deal. Because maybe even if you lose this match, you'll get better, and then, you know, you won't lose future matches. So don't worry about winning, losing in the moment. Just keep pushing yourself to do better. Nice little bump, intended or not. I had no choice but to just guess on that move, because I had to rotate. Otherwise, my teammate would be stuck back there, not knowing what to do. So sometimes whenever you know that the team is back, you don't want to waste your opportunity to go. You know, just go ahead and go if you know that your teammates got your back. You know, so that way everything can just stay more efficient, and the team can rotate properly. Oh, I wanted that so bad. Bump. Nice. So nice follow-up, nice rotation. I'm doing stupid stuff. Yeah, stupid. Let's see what's going on here. 3 people in net. I think that's what happened here, man. I think it was a case of just let's switch to this guy. So he was ready for the hit, but instead of rotating, he just kind of like goes into the middle of the net, and his teammates are unsure of what's going on, who's gonna get the ball, who's not gonna get the ball, and then Gladiator, I believe he does an awkward like U-turn here to get into position or something. And then he wasn't in position, so I mean, man, I really want to talk more about this, but it's just basically, what else can I say? Yeah, let me go into free play real fast. Not here. Let me talk about